Hello. So today we are going to develop this slider. This is a visual one, not the interactive one, using css3. And if you see, this one is responsive as well. So let's start. So let me take a file, new file. Okay. Now I would do this. Close this. Close this. Control this. Start. Fine. Now here. Okay, so I'd be taking three divs. One is the container div, the slider one, and inside that I would have two divs. One would be the track, okay, and the other one would be the foreground, mainly the progress track. Okay, now let's start the styling. So I'm writing the styles directly inside the head element, but the best practices is to use a separate style sheet file. Okay. Now let's start with the dot track, not dot track dot slider. Okay, I'll mark it as position relative. One done, and I'll give it a margin like the top of, let's say, 100 px. Done. Then I'll do the next one, dot the track. Okay. Now the track, it would be width, I would mark 98%. Fine. And then height should be around, say, 20 px, or maybe 10 px. And then background color could be RGB 245,245.5. Fine. So you see it is appearing here, and let's put some border, 1 px solid, maybe. Let me see. Yeah, that looks perfectly okay. And then let's make the edges rounded. So 10 px if you mark it. Yeah, that looks perfectly okay. And then once this is done, the track is done. Now we'll go and we'll make the foreground. Okay, so here it would be again, okay, Poji. Let's start with the width. Sorry, width will be maybe 30%. So here we can, during interactivity, so width, if you manipulate, it would increase or decrease. Height would be same, 10 px, and then your background color would be, say, purple. Let's take that. Yeah, so you see this is appearing, but it's not at a track, so we can do that using position absolute, and then you need to make the top to be 0. This is perfect, and I think I have to make it a 1 px, a bit down, and I could make it 9 so that it sits inside it perfect. And then I can make the border radius go right. Okay, so I can make the left also a bit, 1 px. Yeah, so this is, you see, this is sitting inside it. Now I can, you see, this is responsive as well. Okay, great. Now I would add a pseudo element after fg to mark the pointer. So you can take a div also, you can do that way as well. Okay, now this is the content, and width could be, say, 14 px, a bit bigger. So first we'll to make it a solid round, first we'll make it a square, and then we'll put a position will be absolute again. We'll put a we'll make border radius of 50%, so make it, that will make it round. Let's make it purple only. Yeah, so it is coming there. So if we take a bit darker color, probably you'll be able to see, yeah, it's coming there. Now as position absolute I put, let's put top a bit up, maybe minus 3 px. Yeah, I think it's a bit more. That looks okay. We'll put the border radius to be 50%. So that would make it round. Now we'll move it to the right, extreme right, and maybe to 0. Yeah, see, it is now. I'll put a border border would be around 1px and white. Okay, see, it's coming, that track. Now I'll just make it purple, PLE purple. So it will be. Now you see, this is nicely looking slider, and if I use it, this is also responsive. Thank you.